was born to be free.
It's Friday, 1st of August, and it's 5 o'clock. I've been working from the boat today. Starlink's worked really well, but work is now done. And Becky's out at a rave, so I'm going to head over to Pilsey Island, anchor up, haven't done that for a while, and have a quiet barbecue and read a book. Come back tomorrow morning. So why don't you come with me? Thank you very much. See you tomorrow morning. So, there's the lock. Beach is in sunshine. It's a lovely beach at this time of day. Not much of it today because the tide's in. Look at this. Fantastic. I just want to get a bit more experience at Pilsey, so I've failed to anchor there once, and then I anchored there with my wife, and that worked. And both times we were the only people there. At some point I do need to practice anchoring near other people's boats, so it's not like I want to go and park on top of somebody else if there's loads of room. I just need to gain experience turning up somewhere, looking at other boats, checking out options, depths, especially Pilsey. It's got a really steep underwater shoreline where if you park a few meters off you could end up with meters of extra depth, and if you're going for like a 4 or 5 to 1 scope, that might mean an extra 5 meters of chain. So I just figured I'd go out and have a night at anchor. I've got a juicy steak, I will have a barbecue. Let's just see how it goes. Don't see that every day. Sea Start. I'm a member. As many of you will know, if you join Sea Start, then if you have a problem with your motor, engine, you can give them a call, or if you get stuff wrapped around your prop, and they will come and rescue you, tow you back, etc. I joined the day I bought the boat. I've got to show you this guy. Look at that. Foiling. How cool is that? Brought you back because I'm dodging this rubber, and I have a trimaran crossing the bow under sail.
Station call from Solent Coast Guard. This is Solent Coast Guard. Your last transmission was overspoken. Request you say again. Over.
See that? It's beautiful. well, I didn't video that. It was really hard anchoring, really hard. I can't say I did it very well. Because I'm on my own, the anchor was still tied to the boat to stop it falling over, and it was a simple line I'd rigged, but I had difficulty undoing it, so I drifted back and too close to the shore for my liking, so I had to reset, pull in the anchor again and go and do it again, which is fine, that's quite normal. It's just a bit hard when you're on your own. The breeze was quite strong, stronger than I expected, and yeah, that was really hard on my own. I had rigged to try an anchor buoy, and when I was pulling the anchor in to go and reset it, I couldn't pull in the anchor buoy. It was under the boat, which is everyone's worst nightmare, because you don't want it around your prop. So I have a knife nearby, and I had to go and cut it free. It's drifting off down there somewhere. The boat is swinging around between 3.5 meters and 7.4 meters now, so I think I'll be okay. If not, we might settle on the shore. I am between, just inside, I'm between a boat in front and a boat directly behind me, similar size as mine. Pretty good distance. It won't come out on here, but it's probably going to be, I don't know, 60 feet each way. So I'll have to keep an eye on them. I've put, at the moment I've put 35 meters of chain out. I can adjust that. Now the good news is the wind is going to die down. What I don't know is whether I'm going to drift close to that shore, because the wind isn't coming off the shore as I was expecting, and as was forecast, it's kind of running along the shore. So we shall see. Okay, well this is going to be interesting. My nerves have settled a bit. We've got a good anchor, I'm sure of that. We're currently in 7.8 meters of depth, and I said that the tide was going to go down by 2 meters. So although we're very close to shore, and we're going to be crazy close to shore in a few hours, we've got water. I know it's very steep here, this is my third time. It's the closest I've anchored, but I think we'll be alright, and I need to just learn to live with this level of uncertainty. Sailing, there's too many variables. You can't control the wind and the tides. I mean, you can read them, but you need to learn how to make judgments, and that's only going to come through experience. So even if what could go wrong today, we do run aground, but we'll float again. I'm a build kill, 2 kills. I can stand on my kills. Anchor drag, I don't think so. I don't think my anchor will drag. I've got good scope down, I've got a great anchor, and there is good holding here for that anchor. Someone else drags, yeah, but the winds are dropping, so there will be a tide coming through here as there'll be a current coming through here as the tide flows in and out, and we'll all swing. So we don't really know where everyone's anchor chain is and how long everyone's put out, but we should swing together, and I'm pretty far from everybody. So let's see. Stake update. Ooh. Yes, looking good. Good morning. What a beautiful morning it is. Just what I was hoping for. I think this is my favourite part of the day when sailing. It's just gone 6 a.m. I've got a coffee. It's just gone 6 a.m. and I got up now because it's high tide. And I think I'll warm up the engine, take down the anchor ball and light and head back. I'm on my own, so if I leave in the next 15-20 minutes, at least I won't be pulling the anchor chain up against a current, and I'll be able to get out nice and easily. There's just now a very gentle breeze coming over the bow of the boat, very gentle. You can see the Pilsy looks absolutely beautiful. Last night was actually uneventful. The boat poodled around in a small little area. We all swung it about the same way as far as I could see. And we didn't run aground. So it was all absolutely peaceful and lovely. Quick look down at the chain. Looks quite clear. Hasn't even got any weed on it. Just running vertically down. Given there's barely any current, it's just after high tide. Let me just walk back to the cockpit with you and show you the anchor alarm, and you'll see how we moved through the night. So hopefully you can see the screen. So those anchors are just other places where people have anchored. We moved around inside that 20-metre purple ring, so we actually probably moved around within about a 12-metre smaller circle. And here, if I pinch out, there you can see how close we were to the side and to the shore. It was all pretty good, to be honest. Just lovely. Okay, engine is warmed up. We're at 8 metres of water, so we've got plenty. Facing into the wind as the boat wants to. I've just put the auto tiller to keep us on this course. We'll see if that actually makes any difference. I've got my stern line and my bow line ready, but pulled well back because I possibly want it going in the water. But I'm going to have to do a lot of things when I arrive at the marina. So getting a couple of things ready now isn't a bad idea. I've also rigged a midship line, this blue one, because I think I may have to lock in. And I don't know if they're doing free flow. So it's worth having that ready. So what we'll do is we'll gently pull up. Boat was in idle. Let's just pull up the anchor, and then as the boat just dropped back, we can go back to the helm. Slowly drifting. We'll get out of here, then we'll sort the alarm. So that's where we were. Can you see between the left-hand most boat and the next one in, we were right in the middle there. Quite a nice little spot. Looking at it, it should have been fine to anchor in there, and it was in the end. After some bit of faffing, I had to reset the anchor because of my lack of experience, but hey, I gained a lot then. I know I keep talking about experience, it might sound a bit of a catchphrase for the channel, but honestly, you can learn a lot from books, you can learn a lot from watching others on YouTube, but it's only when you're coming out, you've got a 5-ton boat, you've got the wind and the current, you've got your particular engine, you've got the specifics of how other people have said that I think you can really learn tough lessons like I did yesterday. I'll give you one, for example. I was thinking about it last night. I became too fixated on anchoring between the two boats. Like, go ahead of the line that joins them so that I would then drop back as I let out the anchor. And that actually put me closer to the shore than I wanted to be. I know it was fine. We had plenty of water and we didn't run aground, but I didn't put the boat where I wanted it to be, which would have been slightly further out versus the left-hand most boat. So I think that was simple. My eyes were looking at the two boats when I was laying the anchor in a bit of a heightened state, shall we say, of anxiety. When next time I'll form a reference, not necessarily from boats, but I'll remember, oh yeah, I want to end up outside of that, and I'll try and pick a spot on the water. It's not very easy. That's why I came out to do this, and next time I'll try and make that change. Unusual sight. The water is very calm, but look at all these birds just sat right on the side of the boat. Seagulls. What are they waiting for? so it's still early here, so I'm going to be quiet. But that anchor was hard to get out then. So that I'm showing you this so you can see what the holding is like at Pilsey Island. It's very fine, sandy silt, which the anchor really dug into very, very well.